Jennifer's Body is what happens when a high school horror movie is really about trauma, control, and what happens when someone is turned into what people already saw them as. This is Rose-Colored Film Reviews, where we look at what makes a movie worth your time. In the film, Needy and Jennifer are best friends, but after a night goes horribly wrong, Jennifer comes back different, stronger, more confident, and dangerous. And Needy is left trying to understand what happened before it gets any worse. Chaos level for this, I give a 3.5 out of 5. Small town horror, possession, and relationships breaking in the worst way. What this movie does really well is how it uses its horror to talk about something deeper, especially how Jennifer is treated before and after everything happens. From the very beginning, people don't see her as a person. She's sexualized, she's talked about, and objectified, especially by the band, the people who end up hurting her. They don't see her for who she really is. They see her for what they want her to be. And that's where the movie gets interesting, because after everything happens, Jennifer leans into that version of herself. She becomes exactly what people already reduced her to, but now there's power behind it, and it's uncomfortable on purpose. You've got moments like Jennifer showing up covered in blood and no one really questioning her. The way she uses her attention and attraction to get close to people, and that shift in her personality where confidence starts to feel more like control. And then on the other side, you've got Needy, watching her best friend change, trying to understand it, and slowly realizing she might not be able to save her. Even their dynamic gets complicated. There's jealousy, there's codependence, and confusion about where the line is between friendship and something maybe even more. And that tension is what drives this whole movie. Rose-colored moment for me is Jennifer explaining what actually happened to her. Not just the ritual, but the realization that they chose her because of how they saw her, and they got it wrong. They thought they were sacrificing one thing and created something else entirely. That moment reframes everything. She's not just the villain, she's the result of what was done to her. And don't get me wrong, the tone can bounce around between horror, comedy, and drama pretty quickly, and if you're going in expecting a straightforward horror movie, it might feel a little off. But if you watch it for what it's actually trying to say, it hits a lot harder. And trivia nugget here for you, the town is named after Devil's Kettle Falls, a real place where the water appears to vanish into a hole in a rock before continuing underground. And it's located at Judge C.R. Magny State Park in Minnesota. And this is Rose-Colored Film Reviews, where we celebrate the movies that prove sometimes horror isn't about the monsters. It's about what happens when someone is pushed, shaped, and turned into something they never chose to be in the first place. So tell me, is Jennifer's Body an underrated horror movie with something to say, or just a messy mix of tones that don't fully land? But please, let me know what you think about this movie, and if you have any other recommendations, drop that in the comments. Thank you so much for watching up to this point, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye!